all the networking opportunities that the Vaughn Institute has given us is one of the best parts of being here, because we just get to learn so many different people in the industry and so many different jobs within the industry. I had no idea how much you could do in insurance until I picked up the major and joined the Vaughn Institute.
Great. Thank you so much. What is your favorite thing about being a risk management and insurance student at Iowa?
I think my favorite thing about being an RMI student is really that RMI is a very necessary field and that insurance isn't going anywhere. So I think that learning about it, getting educated, figuring out the different roles and places you could go with insurance has been really interesting to me. I've also really been interested in different risk roles. I think it's a very important part of operating a company, and it's a very vital part. And for me personally, being a risk management major, I'm always looking for, what's the worst possible scenario that could happen and how can we possibly mitigate that and stop that from happening. And I think it's just a really cool major because it allows you to be creative, it allows you to use your problem solving and analytical skills, and those are all things that I truly love to use. So
that's wonderful. Everybody knows that the best risk to encounter is to not have one at all.
Yes, of course.
What about you, Daniella?
I agree. I think all the classes and all the faculty and staff are so supportive and really just want to see you thrive in the industry, and hearing about their experience in the real world, and then also just everything they have to teach us through all of the awesome classes is so wonderful and is going to prepare us well for our future, for sure.
Absolutely. That's what we hope. How have you taken advantage of the community of experts and professionals Vaughn has built?
More recently, I've started to go to all of the networking events that I possibly can that the Vaughn Institute has, and I've met some really cool people within the industry. I know we had the former CEO of Aflac come in and a bunch of other large executives in the industry, and that was so cool to be able to sit down and actually talk to them and learn about their career and how they came to be where they are.
Yes, I'll add on a little something. I completely agree with Daniella. I think that going to the events, and especially the networking events, are incredibly vital. And for me personally, that's how I got involved with Gamma Iota Sigma. At the start of this year, I was looking for more ways to get myself out there and really just see what I was missing in Tippy. And I went to the Pin Seekers event that was hosted by Gamma Iota Sigma. But I would say that one of my favorite things about Tippy too is that everybody who works at Tippy, and especially within the Vaughn Institute, is incredibly dedicated into seeing your success, all of our professors included. And going to that event, I met Mr. Jim Lewis, and he connected me to Gamma Iota Sigma. And ever since then, I've really thrived. I've really had a lot of opportunities that I never thought I'd have, including like planning this service food drive for the Coralville Community Food Pantry. So I would really say that one of my favorite parts of Tippy, and especially Vaughn, is that there's always going to be people that if they see that you're trying and they see your potential, they'll give you areas where you can excel and really make a difference. And that's always been my favorite thing, is just that the educators and the people who work for Vaughn and Tippy really have a strong belief in you and they want to see you grow and thrive.